presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. The Celtics' chemistry has made a leap with the addition of Kemba Walker. Walker said it's a team sport. You want everybody to play with joy, play with freedom, and have fun. And Kevin, he has truly come to love seeing his teammates have success in Boston.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Tristan Thompson is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Over Tatum. Jordan kicks to Durant. Harris outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Tatum looking around. Pass to Thompson. And here is Tatum, defended by Durant. Tatum against Durant. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Walker against Irving. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You can't shake Walker. He's just a master at cashing in on these and-one opportunities.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That's good from Kemba Walker.
For a player who won a national championship in college and has been outstanding since coming into the NBA, Walker may still rate as one of the game's more underappreciated players.
Now here's Durant. He's been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Thompson. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Thompson finds Walker. And stolen by Irving. Stolen by Walker. Brown the pass to Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing. Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
Harden, and it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Harden. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Durant attacking. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Tatum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Harden the pass to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Jaylen Brown. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's putting up about 21 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Tatum's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's the pass to Irving. Now Harden. He's covered by Brown. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Back to Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 5 points so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Harden for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Outside Tatum. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Moving against Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Harden. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Durant with it, picked up by Thompson. Basket good. KD's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from 3. Still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone from that part of the court.
Now here's Brown. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts. And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
First free throw is good. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
first one falls for him. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Walker against Durant. Here's Thompson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Harden the pass to KD. Misses off the right iron. Boston leading by 3. Outside, Walker. At the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Walker's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harden dishes to KD. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
An exceptionally polished score for his age. Tatum's lethal from the perimeter.
Harden up top. He's covered by Brown. Out to Harris. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Tatum. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And here's Walker outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a new group in for the Celtics. Nets trail by 11. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ojale passes to Pritchard. Yes, that goes in.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Luwawu. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Celtics leading by 13. Ojale passes to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Pass to Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jeff Teague.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, G.A., he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. Griffin hits them both. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Here's Green. After the basket by Brooklyn.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
On the wing, Johnson shoots the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Goes back up. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Johnson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Boston. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards too.
Here's Pritchard. They lead by 7. And another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Clock at 4. Johnson down low. Rebound, Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Left side, Griffin. Misses from short range. Celtics leading by 12. And the wide open shot from Green. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. Right side, Griffin. It's good.
Oh, he's so smooth at handling the rock. Griffin, I mean, for a bigger guy, he's a master at dribbling the ball.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Griffin dishes to Brown. Pass to Luwawu. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. The pass to Ojale. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Brown. Shot's good by Green.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Celtics. They lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Green. Ojale is out there with Williams. Then there's Teague, and it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Pritchard. And Griffin sends it back.
Oh, you want more of this from Griffin. There's no question he has the size and vertical to block shots.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pritchard passes to Green. Here's Pritchard. Back to Green. Six to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Free throw good, Green. And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. And both free throws good for Green. Nets trail by 11. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot three at the line.
Oh, he's mastered the art of drawing fouls. Harden's led the league in free throws time and time again.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he hits the first of 3.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Jordan, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Boston also with the sub. Walker's checked in for Jeff Teague. And the second free throw, good.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Thompson, he's checked in for Shemi Ojeleye. And he makes all 3.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Green kicks to Thompson to the right side. Walker surveying the floor. And finished off by Brown.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
Nets trail by 10. Harden with it. He has 7. Passes it to KD. Now Tice. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Walker. Fires from the line, and he hits the jump shot. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And then Walker gets it going. He's tenacious. Feels like he could take on anyone.
On the wing, Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2.
That free throw missing.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. So he can't get either to fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Walker against Harden. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Down by 12. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. He dishes it to Durant. And it's in there.
When Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Brown against Harden. Stolen by Harden. Jumps up. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Brown dishes to Thompson. Pass to Walker. Now here's Tatum. Fires the 3. James Harden with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
He just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Celtics leading by 8. Here's Tatum. The quick look, no good that time.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Over Irving. Another shot. Thompson dishes to Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-6 run. For three, Harris, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the Celtics with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Harden. He's got 9. And there's the pass to Durant. Over Thompson. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kevin Durant.
It's hard enough stopping Durant when he's on his own, but when he's running the pick and roll like he is, it's pretty much impossible.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Oh, yeah, the guys, they need to lead the way. They spend far too much time on the bench. I mean, they'll be more careful.
See the stat sheet here for Jaylen Brown.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Irving against Walker. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And the jam by Harden.
Nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Brown outside. Pass to Tice. And Jordan sends it back. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You take a look at the Nets. They're holding on to 2nd spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Boston Celtics, 4.5 games behind.
And right now for Brooklyn, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. At the top of the key, Thompson. Brown outside.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up to the nice-looking J.
Nets trail by 4. Here is Harden. He's got 11. Harris outside. The kick out to Irving. 5 to shoot. Great open look there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and that one hits back iron. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden against Brown. Harden kicks to Harris. Outside Irving. Passes it to Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Walker's a scorer first. Shots like that floater are an integral part of his arsenal.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. That's good from Kemba Walker.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Pass to Luwawu. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Williams.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
They double-team Walker. Cuts off the pass. Harden inside the three-point line. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
The Celtics making a switch here. Teague's checked in.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. First in field goal percentage, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Here's Teague. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 13 on the pass to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Here's Tatum. And he makes that one. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Griffin. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
I mean, you know he's crafty when he's close into the bucket. You better foul him. I mean, you love seeing Griffin be poised on these interior shots.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. That shot by Griffin, no good. Boston leading by 3. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Luwawu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Griffin trying to get open, and Luwawu gets it to go.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Here's Teague, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line. free throw, good. Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Green's checked in. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. There's 47 seconds left here in the second, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Griffin.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Teague with the ball. Last time, 14 points for him. Shot from free throw range. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They put on a rebounding clinic in the first half. Boxing out, reacting quickly when those shots go up, and solid fundamentals that have them in good shape at the half.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the 3, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the 3 ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So it's Boston now. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. So that's the Nets 5.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than advertised.
Passes to KD. For the tie. Rebound by the Celtics.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Irving against Walker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Walker's got 19 points. Nets trail by 5. KD looking around. Pass to Harden. And Thompson sends it back. They double-team Walker. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Walker. And it's a 7-point Boston lead. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
KD with it. Picked up by Thompson.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harris outside. On the wing, Irving. Fires at the elbow. And the Nets miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Walker trying to get open as Thompson. Shot's good by Walker. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now the pass to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Walker the pass to Tice. And stolen by Irving. And they're moving it up. Launches the 3. It's rebounded by Tice.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Tatum passes to Brown. Makes it off the glass. And it's 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by KD.
Grant covers a ton of ground with this length, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
And it's good for 2. And now it's only a 5-point Boston lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Tice passes to Thompson. Outside, Walker. Over Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Celtics leading by 4. They double-team Walker. And here's Tatum for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight. On the wing, Irving. Nets with the new shot clock. Good on the bucket. Jordan's got 8 points.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Outside Tatum. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 16.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Harden draws the double. Durant wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Tatum. Over Harris. Tatum with another miss. Nets trail by 8. And a wide open look for Irving. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
To the paint. Count it.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Outside, KD. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Now, even with contact, Walker is dynamite, finishing easily over the intense D.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. And then for Boston, Shemi Ojeley's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's Teague in for Tatum. Nets trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. James Harden, number 1, and of course, Jaylen Brown.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, I mean, it makes a big difference.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And KD drops them both. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect at some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
The first one falls. Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets trail by 13. Now Johnson. Here's Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. KD's got 16 points.
I don't know how anyone slows up Durant when he's on the floor. He just has every tool he needs to shoot a team out of the building each night.
Pass to Ojale. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Green left side. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant down low. 16 points for him.
And I think I only counted 4 total steps for Durant to go from one end of the floor to the other. I mean, he's just incredible in the open floor.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. So it's the Celtics now. And here is Teague. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside Williams. He kicks to Teague. The tray. Drills it from outside. Teague's got 7 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Irving against Green. Bobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Remarkable strength on the alley-oop. Durant, he's taking no prisoners.
Teague kicks to Ojale. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Johnson.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Celtics leading by 8. Teague dishes to Williams. Back to Teague. And it's Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
And Teague, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Nets trail by 8. Now here's Durant. He's got 20. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Durant. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 13 points in the second half.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Pritchard passes to Ojale. .146 left in the third. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Plenty of space. Rebound Boston. Teague surveying the D. And good that time.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Nets with possession here. Claxton the pass to Johnson. On the wing, Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
T kicks to Ojale. Here's Pritchard. Softly drops in the floater. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the first one drops. Some changes for Boston. Tatum, he's checked in for Semi Ojale. And it's Brown in for Green. Durant hits them both. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. The pass to Williams. Durant against Tatum. Over Claxton. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
The height, the footwork. No wonder Tatum's knocked down mid-range from there.
KD against Tatum. Durant with it. 27 points for him. One second left. Can't connect. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
First things first down there, we're getting great looks. We've had back cuts that have been open. You guys have cut them, gotten good looks. Keep shooting with great authority.
Well, he's absolutely loving the offensive execution.
Coach Stevens is really motivating this group right now. The offense looks like a well-oiled machine.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then there's Teague. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 2. Brown outside. Now Teague. Outside Tatum. And right through it goes. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
Jordan high post. He's against Williams. Lobs it up for Jordan. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And finished off by Keating.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Changes for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is checked in for Luau. And it's James Harden in for Johnson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
And Brown drops them both. Here is Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his third foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
To the middle. Here's KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Tice finds Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brown against Harden. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brown.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Harden with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boston leading by 10. Walker the pass to Tice. Walker against Irving. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Durant against Tice. 6 to shoot. Durant kicks to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Katie. Durant's got his third assist on the night. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Led by as many as 14 points. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Nets. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
Here's Walker. Pass to Tice. Thompson outside. Brown finds Thompson. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, that's the thing. Tatum's sneaky. He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from #1 to #3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And so Tatum nails them both. Nets trail by 8. Harden outside. Passes it to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Tatum against KD. Here's Thompson. Good D by Harden. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Harris passes to Irving.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Outside Tatum. Thompson outside. Lets it go with a three. A putback. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Oh, man, that's the type of play that gets a player and his teammates fired up. Durant gets the contact and still finds a way to hit the shot.
And the Celtics with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving kicks to Harris. It's Durant on the wing. Over Tatum, and it's Durant, that time on the assist from Harris. Durant's got 39.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. The pass to Durant. And Jordan has it in the corner. Stolen by Walker. Jordan with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Oh, man, the versatility. Durant offense, driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
And stolen by Harris. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And then Durant with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Shot's good by Walker.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Pass to Harden. Harris outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide-open three is usually like a layup for him.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And Walker's handles are too nice. His dribbling too incredible. The way he handles the rock, just cutting into the heart of the defense with his moves.
Brooklyn trailing. Harden right side. Sinks that one from the post. Harden's got 20 points.
Brutal. He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside, just a terrific night from Harden.
To the inside. Brown, good. 12 points for Jaylen Brown. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Out to Harris. Fires the three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Shot, high post. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harden draws the double. Stolen by Walker. In a fast break now for the Celtics. Walker leading the charge. Off target with his three. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. Shoots over Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Irving isn't afraid of getting physical inside, showing big-time strength to pick up the foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, Irving came into this league as a terrific three-point shooter, and I think he's only getting better with age if he can.
Up top, Tatum. Guarded by KD. Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, with surprising leadership from a young player, Tatum remains focused in big moments.
And here's Harden. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Sinks the triple. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Tatum against Durant. Right side Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Thompson's the first guy you better box out. If you don't, he's always prepared to dunk it back home.
Harden against Brown. Harden scanning the floor. And a wide open look for Jordan. And it's off from 3-point range. Tice passes to Tatum.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many at all.
In the corner, Harden. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
When the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league.
Tatum dishes to Thompson. Great D that time from Jordan. Nets leading by 5. Harris passes to Harden. Durant trying to break free. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Harris.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. And Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Pass to Tice. A rebound by the Nets. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Irving. Walker with some nice D.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen. Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that in fact.
And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line from your Nets, James Harden. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, there's one aboard, but Harden is one. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's 6th man of the year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a star. Now, jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harden outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. From deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Walker. From deep 3-point range. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. Game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.